어디 갈까 오늘 밤 yeah. 내 도착지는 space see me in the stars yeah. 난 연락이 와 전화가 와 내 목소리 듣고 싶대 내 파티도 와 술자리 있다고 받은 수많은 초대 But I'd rather be with you 우리 둘이 취하면 훨씬 느낌 좋아 음악 들으 make the mood ay, We take it higher every day 큰 목걸이 하나 하는 거보단 흰 19개 하나에 500만원이면 한번 계산해 500만원 x 19 That means I'm getting paid Yeah, grinding every day Yeah, 손으로 모아 play Yeah, yeah Look 나름 겸손해 Yeah, 너무 감사해 Yeah 민씨가 주는 나 필요 없어 꾸준히만 하면 돼 Yeah, let's get it
since then, had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. Free my with no. They Devin booked them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then, had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some.
Head start fresh up out of the box. This not a rich wrist on the rocks. Pretty look like Vivica Fox. If she ain't, she kicking the rocks. Just got the word you been missing. You ain't just about for the flop. That don't mean that you safe. I didn't say that I'm not. I just rather she put in. Most of my partners be cute. Where I'm from, but when rock this is. We be kissing the sun. Go back to investing in. Joda might grown. Straight free to make to the top of my lungs. I'm on.
Free my with no. Devin booked them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then, had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. Free my with no. They Devin booked them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then, had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some.
There you go again, head low, putting on a show again. It's the holidays, how come it always ends this way? You can't take that pressure off you just to put it on me. Talking to your friends on the phone, airing our dirty laundry. Strawberry, raspberry, candlelight, satellite, television, x-ray vision. What's it gonna take for you to listen? Well, you can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. You can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. Cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much. There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you pushed me out just to flash that smile and last on me in. Well, I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,001 won't be so bad. Well, strawberry, raspberry, candlelight, satellite, television, x-ray vision. Oh, what's it gonna take for you to listen? You can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. You can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. I don't really wanna talk about it. So many times you hurt me so much. So many times you hurt me so much. I don't really wanna talk about it. So many times you hurt me so much. So many times you said it was over. I wanna talk about it.
The Hawks play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live right here from Atlanta, Georgia. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Last outing for Atlanta unsuccessful. The loss to Denver. Now here is Young to the middle. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time. Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
Here's Young. On deep, Collins. And Holmgren pulls it down. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak briefly with Oklahoma City's head coach. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Great work, DA. So at the top of their to-do list, Greg, generate buckets.
Yeah, you can get all the stops in the world, but it does you no good if you're not scoring on the other end.
Got to think on top of the game plan, it's about sharing the basketball. If they do that, they'll be just fine.
And Oklahoma City, with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Young from outside. Nailed from three-point land.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Murray. Pass to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. And here is Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
That's where Capella is so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Shot up two there.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here is Young. Young is double. A three from Bogdanovich. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Pass to Dort. It's not going to go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And one thing I love about Clint Capella, he is a guy who plays to his strengths, especially with how he attacks the backcourt.
I think on both sides of the floor, Greg, he understands the value of just getting possession of the ball. So get a defensive rebound, help start the break. Get an offensive rebound and pick up some scrap points. Those things add up over time.
Here's Young. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Capella. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Here's Beasley. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Gilgeous-Alexander just getting better and better at creating for his teammates.
Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Oh, here's Giddey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Giddey sees things before they happen, and so one of the things that he probably wrestles with is trying to do too much and overthink for his teammates, but there's no doubt his IQ is on display when he's on the floor. He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
.34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Right side, Collins. Fires from deep. Another three for Atlanta.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
Outside, Dort. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Young outside. Shoots the three. That shot misses. Capella has been leading the charge for Atlanta. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter.
The Thunder, 9. Man, the Hawks Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Down low. Here's Fall. That's tipped. Now Giddey. Plays it up and banks it in. Giddey's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Thunder. In this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Outside Holiday. There's the pick. It's rebounded by Giddey. Thunder trailing by 4.
Hawks now. DeAndre Hunter.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shot. So he's a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Brent, it's been well documented. Three-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. He's just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passers. David, thank you. Holiday. And it's blocked. Thunder trailing by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays. Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Pass to Favors. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Both teams changing it up here.
Once again, your ATL dancer.
The Hawks leading by 3. Young outside. Here's Marjanovic. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to man. Got a piece of it. Out left to the wing. Here's Giddey. A shot off that time. Collins with some nice D. Young in the corner. Outside Collins. Rebound by Muscala. Thunder trailing by 3. Young outside. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
Pass to Pokusevski. To the paint. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Poku with the processing speed just got rid of that one quick.
And finished off by Collins.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
And get a low back move. We don't get to see plays like that very often.
No, we don't. Sailing in off the baseline for the reverse stuff. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Hawks ahead, up by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurt so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
The Hawks leading by 3. Lets it fly from 18. And he overshot that one, missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Keeping that ball absolutely on a string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
A unique type of player. Chet with great length and skill. But the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
And there's the drive. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Bogdanovic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. In the corner, Collins with it. And finished off by Collins.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long-term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team and continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks.
I mean, OKC's draft pick haul in the Paul George trade was massive. But the best part of that deal was getting SGA.
The SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and this game just continues to grow. He's signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet and they're going to try to pluck away? We'll see.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Here's Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Fall. Misses in close.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Hunter on the wing. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The Thunder with the lead. Now here's Giddey. Out to the right wing. Holmgren in the corner. And the jump by Holmgren.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
To the inside. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. At the top of the key, Holmgren. Rebounded by the Hawks. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Holiday. Here's Fall. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Outside Griffin. Inside. It's tipped. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got 5 points so far. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Let me hear you make some noise for your NBA dancers. Let's give them a round of applause. Once again, your ATL dancers.
The Hawks trailing. Young with the ball. Favors picks him up. From outside the arc. Krzyzewski grabs the miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
And the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Bogdanovich. For three, Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And now it's a 3-point Atlanta lead.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And that one's good by Favors.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They lead by 1. And here's Young from the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Young with the steal. Launches a 3. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pass to Murray. Back to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Here's Young. He can't hit that time. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And stolen by Murray. 3-pointer. And Trae Young hits from deep. And the Hawks lead by 4. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Hawks.
I like their defense today. They don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game if you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Into the lane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Giddey at his size can get to the inside and make some things happen. That time drawing the foul.
And he makes the first.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
With the drive. And Giddey gets it to go. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy 2.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Hawks.
His first. Team first.
Free throw no good for Capella.
So much reliance for this team on Capella and his grittiness to do the little things on the inside. They love that work ethic.
Young outside. Drills it from outside. And now a 6-point Atlanta lead.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
It's Young on the wing. Screen by Capella. With the shot. Oh, they get it back. And the dunk by Capella.
Right now, Capella feeling it, creating a lot of offensive opportunities for this team now.
To the inside. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now, Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. For Murray. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks leading by 4. Back to Young. We've got 1:08 left to play in the final quarter. And the dunk by Capella.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Outside Collins. Coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. It's stolen by Dort.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
You got to be in control when you go to the rack, and he was not. You can't just run guys over.
Right wing. Pass to Collins. Young outside. Six on the shot clock. Here's the screen. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good there. And so the Hawks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall.
Rain was pouring down, see that pain was all around. See my mode was kinda lounge, didn't know which way to turn. Flow was cool, but I still felt burned. Energy up, you can feel my surge. I'm everything like this. Let's just get this straight for a second. I'ma work, even if I don't get paid for progression. I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic. Put it in a frame, better know I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I seen you deflate. Let me elevate. This ain't a prank. Have you walking on a plane? Both hands together, God, let me pray. I've been going right around, call that relay. Pass the baton, back in the mall, swimming in the pool, can't drink them all. Want a piece of this, a piece of mine, my piece of sign. Can you please read between the lines? My rhymes inclined to break yo. That I'm so fine. You could never match my grind. Please do not waste my time. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
Ik heb feestjes voor een guy.因为的是在有态度，看到了肯定我在错。我脚步悠悠，漫 布在长沙的街头 say woo woo，I am the local。24/7 有热辣的状态 is full show， 跟着我走走。长沙人最讲的塑料普通话也炸，一日三餐绝对少不了辣，榨干本韵味的 top。就嗨了，但是没多背，厌恶了怎么玩乐队？塑料普通话不收费，从脖子压处理鬼鬼，就算是变现也无感，就算我也无感，晓不得地牢也无感，我还是咋说的猛仔。Let it fall